The next aspect that we're going to look at is how the notes on the piano, the keys on the piano, relate to the notes. So as you see on the piano, you have groups of 3 black keys or groups of 2 black keys. Anytime you see a group of 2, the next note to the left is a C. So there's our C there. There's another C. There's another C. And we're just doing the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, which is the same thing as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Then we're back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. When we're actually reading music, this is what the music looks like. We have these lines going across the page, 5 lines across the page. Each one of those is called a staff. And we only have 5 lines because if we had more lines, it'd be too hard to read. 5 lines is the optimal for the vision. But then we have 2 different clef signs. We'll look at another page as well. We have the treble clef and the bass clef. The right hand is going to play the notes on the treble clef. Left hand is going to play the notes on the bass clef. These are the lower notes. And it goes all the way down to F, and we can add extra lines if we need be. But see, there's that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We have to add a line above the bass clef called the ledger line, and that note is C. And then one ledger line below the treble clef is also C. It's the same note. So if you've ever heard the term middle C, that's what we're talking about. That's where these 2 clefs connect. Now we could have had a staff of 11 lines, but there's no way we could read that. So we have 5 for the treble clef, 5 for the bass clef, and then this one line, ledger line in between that connects them. So there's our A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, going up. Now when we start playing, the left hand is going to be playing these 5 notes, C, D, E, F, G. The right hand is going to play this set of C, D, E, F, G. Here's another way of looking at these. We have the treble clef and the bass clef. Those are the symbols. The treble clef is for the higher notes, bass clef is for the lower notes. And we look at the bottom here. When we're playing our first songs, we're just using the 5 notes C, D, E, F, G. And you can see on the treble clef, there's our C, D, E, F, G, fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's the bass clef, C, D, E, F, G, with fingers 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's where they land on the keyboard. This is the right hand, starting on the middle C, right in the middle of the keyboard. Our C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bass clef is playing the next C below that, C, D, E, F, G, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the next bit of information we have to understand is the staff is divided up into smaller units called measures. And the measures go between these vertical lines called bar lines. So as we look here, we have some notes, and then there's that vertical line. That's our bar line. So this is the first measure. We started this bar line, go to the next bar line, the vertical line on the staff. That's the second measure. That way we can divide up the staff into pieces. So like if I say, okay, we're going to start on the 3rd measure, then we count 1, 2, 3. We know where we're starting. Or if someone missed a note, you could say, okay, you missed the 3rd note of the 3rd measure, which would be that note, instead of having to count the beginning, the number of notes to get there. It organizes things to make things a little better. And the last bit of things we're going to cover is the rhythm that we're dealing with. Now there's notes and there's rests, but for the notes where we play and the rests are where we don't play. But just getting us starting, we're going to start with the very basic things. If a note looks like that, a filled in circle with a line that is a quarter note, and it counts for 1 beat. If the circle is empty with that stem, that is a half note. That is 2 beats. When it is just a circle with no stem, that is a whole note. That is 4 beats. So as we look at that, each measure is going to have 4 beats in it. So we have 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the half note's 2 beats. Bar line. Then we have again 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter notes. Bar line. And then 1 whole note, which is 4 beats long. So if we look at this line and we're counting and clapping it, it's going to sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the rhythm of this song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.